The scientists found some hanging coffins in China. These coffins placed in a very dangerous way on the rocky cliffs are hiding many secrets of an anonymous tribe. A shocking sight in the remote mountains of China suggests that it might be a graveyard that was built vertically, but the biggest question is why. In the province of Yunnan, in Sichuan, such a scene is not on a single rock, but there are many small and big rocks, on which this amazing scene is seen. Several coffins have also been seen on the cliffs at a height of 100 to 400 feet. A total of 131 coffins have been found hanging in China, some of which are more than 3,000 years old. Climbing the limestone. Who were those people, and what happened so that today there is no trace of that tribe? Hello guys. Welcome to our channel. You are watching Inside Story. Locals believe that these are people who had the power to fly, but this is just a myth. 3,000 years ago, a tribe known as the Bao lived in China's Sichuan and Yunnan provinces. In the history we don't find much about this tribe, only that it is known that in 1573, about 4,500 years ago, the Ming Empire occupied China, and at the same time the Ming Imperial Army massacred all the Bao clan. The generation of the Bao clan has ended, and many secrets associated with them have also left this world, among which the biggest secret was the hanging coffins. This part of central China is full of small mountains and rocks for thousands of miles, and most of these reefs are quite remote, where no one has been able to go. Till date, coffins can be seen on some rocks that are close to the population, but reaching them is still very difficult because these rocks are not ordinary rocks. Pointed in perfectly straight rocks, many of the coffins are visible from a distance on the rocks. It is estimated that there may be thousands more coffins in the province. Obviously, how can a tribe so old have only 131 coffins? The special thing about these coffins is that they were made from a single piece of wood. Experts believe that if there were any tools in ancient times, it was only the axe. This means that the people of the Bao tribe used to cut the inner part of the trunk of a big tree with the help of an axe and make it into a coffin. A campaign was launched by the China Exploration and Research Society, in which archaeologists and researchers from around the world decided to find the hidden coffins to solve this mystery. Researchers made a plan to reach 6 coffins hanging on a rock in northern Yarn, but reaching these coffins was quite difficult, even for the cliff climbers. That's why the climbers climbed the cliff from another direction and with the help of ropes. The climbers were lowered straight down to those 6 coffins. It was very dilapidated as some of the wooden beams on which it was supported were completely rotted and could break at any time. What the climbers found inside these coffins only added to the mystery rather than solving it. Yes, when research was done on the samples of bones present in them, it was found that there were more than one human bone in these coffins. In addition, mud was also stuck to these bones. At first it was thought that maybe rainwater and mud falling from the rocks had made their way inside the coffin. But later it was found that the Bao tribe people actually covered the dead with mud, used it to bury them, and later when the body was decomposing, it was taken out and kept in a coffin. The structure was placed in a coffin and filled with sand, perhaps because the bones inside the coffin cannot move when climbing up. It is because of the sand that these coffins weigh 250 kilos. Now the question is how such heavy coffins can be placed on the rocks, which are impossible for even a single person to climb. How was it taken? Obviously, the Bao tribe did not have any machinery at that time. 3,000 years ago, the Bao tribe had ropes, chisels, hammers, and above all manpower. When the rocks on which the boat ride people placed the coffins were examined in detail, the researchers found small holes on them. These holes did not look natural at all, rather, they were done by someone with the help of a genie and a hammer. It seems that these holes must have some connection with these coffins, perhaps they used to put bamboo sticks in them to make a support to climb up. An experiment was needed to solve this mystery. In 2003, a Discovery Channel team decided to do this experiment. They prepared a coffin like the Bao tribe only with the help of an axe. After that, a hole was drilled in the rock and a bamboo stick was stuck in it, on which a man could easily stand. In the same way, holes are made in the rock at a distance of 5 to 6 feet and sticks are driven into it. These bamboo sticks were a kind of step used to climb up the rock. A pole was used. During the same exploration, the expo found very interesting evidence related to the Bao tribe. The same clothes that the Bao tribe used to make and keep in coffins thousands of years ago are still made in rural areas of China. This is a sign that the entire lineage of the Bao clan that was killed in the Ming dynasty was not extinct, but some people managed to survive. Then where is the surviving Bao tribe now, and why is it no longer fulfilling the traditions of its ancestors? This is also a separate mystery. Professor Lin Zhang from Sichuan University has spent 30 years of his life researching these hanging coffins. According to him, there could be two reasons for placing the coffins on the rocky cliffs. The first reason is that the higher the shroud, the sooner the dead will reach heaven. Another reason is that the Bao clan wanted to protect the bodies of their loved ones from wild animals. However, everything we know about the Bao tribe is based on theories. It is still a mystery what the actual reason for this graveyard was. I hope you like this video. If you do, kindly subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?